Hey everyone, so I finished cleaning up. So I'm a very neat person. Once I finish my stuff, I finished cleaning up. See, my countertops are cleaned. And yeah, I'm ready. Look at these people. This was like in another lifetime. See how thin I was. When you eat all junk in Canada. And when I say junk, I don't mean like chocolates and chips and all that. I mean like normal food. Like your chicken is battery-fed, your beef is like stuffed. They cut a hole in the cow. And they just pour like corn in there. And they force feed the cows. And the pork, everything is artificial. Then that's how you put on weight. If it wasn't, I wouldn't put on that much weight. And also it's the stress of unemployment, the stress of low wages to no wages, all the stress, you see. Now I'm going to put my Christmas lights on. My Christmas lights. Oh. Very bad when you come to a country and you'll end up on welfare. But my Christmas lights are on. A nice soft lighting. Then I'm just going to sit and listen to some music for a while. And then yeah, that will be ready. I'm sure an hour is more than enough for it to steam. And that's the only things I'm making. I'm not making, normally I make like kormala and I make the little pastries filled with coconut and raisins, but that's all I'm making. I'm not making anything else. And then for Christmas Day, I'm going to make a chicken curry and rice, and that's it. And just have a nice quiet Christmas at home. It's too stressful. You know, and I also told my doctor that because he's like, I'm worried about your results. And I said to him, you know what, it's stress because I'm unemployed. I'm sure that once I get a good paid job and a day shift, everything will come right. Because when I was working at Teleperformance, when I worked my day shifts and I worked during the day and I came home, I was fine. And I did very well. And then they force you to work overnight and this and that, and they make the break shorter, and they mark you missing in action and all this. And they don't keep proper records. They don't, because even when my nose was bleeding and when I used to go offline, I used to tell them. And they're blaming me. I said, it's not my fault. You the manager, you're supposed to keep track of everything. The supervisor, not the supervisor, the operations manager. She said, you didn't send us anything. I said, yes, I did. I said, whenever I used to go offline, I used to tell the supervisors, I don't just go. Do you think I would have worked here for 5 years if I was doing stuff like that? So anyway, even the doctor's note for low anxiety, they didn't even keep that. The HR manager on top of it, oh, we can't find it. Can you send it to us? It's like really and truly, they don't, in this country, don't come to this country if you're somebody who takes pride in your work, who does a good job, who knows how to handle things and how to represent companies. Don't come here. Because it's just ridiculous. It's been going on since the day I came here. Yeah, like your stress level goes up here, like right up here. And then they tell you, oh, you didn't show compassion, you didn't show empathy. I know when to show compassion and empathy, and I know when not to. Really and truly. Anyway, at least that's done. I said I was going to make Christmas pudding and make the mince pies, and I'm happy that I did. And this recipe is not from the Goan cookbook. I had bought a little Irish cookbook. And that's what I use to make this. So when they make it, they put stout, they put beer, and they make the pudding, but I put orange juice. You can use brandy, you can use stout, you can use orange juice. I use the orange juice because it's recommended if you want to replace it. I don't like beer, I don't drink beer, so that's why I used it. And that's what I did. I went for my walk, I came back and I made this, and I can have my supper and take my medication and go to sleep. So tomorrow the Knox Shrine has the hymns on. It's on YouTube. Usually they put it on YouTube. I don't know if they are this year. Hopefully they will. But they have nice Christmas carols, and I usually watch those. I used to go to St. Basil's downtown. We used to have nice Christmas carols there, but I don't go. Every trip you spend is another $1. So, and the subway is $3.50 each way. So that's why I try to limit my trips. But the holy doors are closing, so if anyone still wants to go, St. Michael's is considered one of the holy doors here downtown in Toronto. So imagine the whole year's gone and I only had one day of work at the elections. It's not very nice. Anyway, I just hope and pray I get something soon. I'm applying to lots of temp agencies. Even if I get a contract, that would be good. And I hope it pays better and it's a day shift. Then I can tell Teleperformance to come and pick up the equipment. Because they keep telling me, apply online, apply online. I have been applying. They haven't been calling me for anything. So, anyway, that's how it goes here. That's all I can say. If you take pride in your work and you take pride in making life better for others and you're interested in social justice and you help people, don't come to this country. They'll do what they did to me. They'll put you into extreme poverty. And if you don't have family, you won't be able to survive here. Because the people don't care. They'll tell you, go on welfare, go live in a tent, go apply for social housing. I did. When I had sold my place at Rosewell Gardens, I had applied for social housing because nobody would help me and nobody would take me in because they're all selfish. And the waiting list was 3 years at that time. Imagine now. So please keep praying for me. I'm sure with the medication I'll be fine, but I added my name to the church for prayers for my health. And I believe in the power of prayer. So that's why I asked Father to add me. It takes about a month for medication, for you to actually start seeing medication working. So that's why I just started it. It's not even a day. So I don't expect anything to change soon. And hopefully when I go for my next tests, everything will be okay. But even that, yeah, if you're buying the beef and the lamb and all that, that's grain-fed and that's naturally fed, you'll end up paying more. But I'd rather pay a little bit more than eat all the crap that they're putting into us. They're putting industrial products into the bread. So, even those Tim Hortons and all that, I watched all those documentaries. So that's why I'm saying, you might have hardship in Africa, but the food is better, the food is tastier, and your houses are better built. There was a fire here in Toronto in one of the condos. They couldn't put it out. So they had to tell everybody to leave. They couldn't put it out. Even with the rain, it wasn't going out. Imagine. So that's how it goes. I changed my jewelry. St. Hildegard says that, well, I didn't change it. I always wear this cross of mine. But St. Hildegard says that when you're going through periods like this, like if people are telling you, oh, this is hopeless, you're a hopeless case, and, the results are disappointing and all that, she says to wear ruby. So these are not proper rubies, but, I'm wearing this to represent the ruby. And I'm keeping it close to my heart. One day I'll be able to afford real rubies and sapphires and emeralds and all that. But for now, Amazon will do. I just tell myself it's real. If my papa was alive, I'd say, hey, Papa, you better take me back to Africa. And say, yeah, come, let's go. Don't stay here in Canada. Papa and I didn't like Canada when we came. We didn't like anyway. We just wanted to go back to Zimbabwe. We didn't like it. I'm still like that.